Paceman is the first Mini to have its name written across the back of the trunk. In years gone by, you would have had to know the name of a Mini from just the silhouette. But it's not hard to recognize the Paceman. The rear sloping coupe-like roof gives it away. The Paceman adds sporty to the Mini nameplate that already has plenty of that to go around. The Paceman is wider than the hardtop with a sexy two-door stance while not losing any of the Mini DNA. Mini call the Paceman a sports activity coupe. It shares a platform with a Mini Countryman and comes with the option of Mini's all-4 permanent all-wheel drive.
So the Mini Paceman really offers best of both worlds. We see it often being cross-shopped with vehicles like the Toyota Prius, which offers great fuel consumption, as well as the BMW 3 Series, which is all about driving performance. With the Mini Paceman though, we have 35 miles per gallon, we've got top performance with our John Cooper Works model with a 0 to 60 time in 6.5 seconds and top speed of 150 miles an hour. So the Mini really is catering for all of their needs, fuel consumption and great driving performance.
Two engine choices, a 1.6 litre gives 121 horsepower, add a turbo and that jumps to 181 horsepower. My first Mini of the 1980s looked nothing like this inside. Exclusive to the Paceman, the interior has a very branded design, and I found it extremely comfortable in my 1.5 hour drive over Puerto Rico. The speedometer still retains its place in the center stack, but now it shares that space with a good-looking navigation unit. And all the classic operation buttons you might expect from Mini sit in a convenient, reachable space. In the trunk, you can increase the space with the fold-down rear seats. Not quite big enough for a surfboard, but that's what a roof rack is for. For a car that was built in the 1950s in England because they want something that sipped gas, that was small for the British roads, and affordable for the customer, the Mini is back in fashion in the 2000s because it meets all of those needs for America today. Plenty of room for drivers of all sizes. The command position is easily adjustable. Mini have 7 vehicle models on sale in the United States and say they could have as many as 10 different Minis on sale soon. When other manufacturers were hit heavy in 2008 when the economy was on the downturn, Mini began to grow.
2008 was a real milestone for Mini. The gas crisis absolutely changed consumer behavior overnight. People really came to Mini in large numbers. And here we are in the United States, 10 years later after our start, and last year was our best year ever for Mini in the United States. So consumer demand for the Mini and small cars is definitely on the rise.
The Mini Cooper S Paceman will sprint from 0 to 62 miles an hour in just 7.4 seconds, on the way to a top speed of 127 miles an hour. The Paceman Cooper starts at 23,000 and will give you a top fuel consumption of 35 miles a gallon. If you go to the Cooper S with the turbo, it jumps to a starting price of 27,500 with a top fuel consumption of 31 miles a gallon. And finally, if you want the all-4 Paceman, the starting price is $29,200 with a top fuel consumption of 31 miles a gallon. Having fun driving the Mini Paceman in Puerto Rico. I'm Nick Miles.